Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more Blox Fruit content here on the channel. I'm starting off this video a little bit different with the swole cam this time around because the recording of this video was a little bit difficult. I'm not gonna lie, as with anything in this game, awakening your dough fruit and getting the new dough fruit abilities is extremely tedious. Needless to say, it took me a long time because you guys know, since I last made a video on the channel, I hadn't played the game in like well over a year. So some of you were wondering why have I not been uploading on the game, and it's because I took a couple of days off to get to max level. As you guys can see, we're in game, and if you take a look at the bottom left hand corner, I am currently level 2400. If you didn't drop a like on the video, I guess you don't want this 1 bajillion Robux card. You think I'm lying? Ask the people in the comment section that liked the video. Now, this was not easy by any means. Grinding, I keep saying it, but it is a lot easier than it ever was, especially since I last played and tried to grind like that a year ago. I think they buffed XP rates or something, but I definitely think third world grind is a lot easier than the lower level grind. I don't know, it's just my opinion. But it was especially difficult for me because, for example, we're at mansion right now, and if I go over here, I don't even have portals unlocked. Like, you see how it says up here, you cannot access this portal yet? I don't have Ken Hockey V2. I don't even have colors for my hockey. I don't even have Yoru V2. I have absolutely nothing, and it made the grind even harder. That's why it took me a couple of days to make this video. Now, the reason why I decided to do things this way, guys, is because I wanted to leave content on Blox Fruits so that we can actually make videos on, because if I like max out, I get all the things that I need and to make the grind easy and blah blah blah, like what, I'm gonna make a video on the new swords, we already made a video literally on leopard, but on dough right now, like, bro, and that's it? Like, no, like, I need content if you guys want to see Blox Fruit. So now let's talk to you guys about the awakened dough fruit. There's a lot of like misinformation on YouTube about the awakening process and how to do it effectively / efficiently, and that's because a lot of YouTubers try to upload their videos on the dough fruit as fast as they could to try to maximize the views that they got on the video. So really quickly, I'm just gonna start this off by giving you a rundown as to how you can awaken your dough fruit. As you guys can see, we are in the sea of treats, right? First things first, if we land right here in the middle, and if we manage to go straight down over here, go through here, you'll see that there is an NPC over here called Drip Mama. Drip Mama is the NPC that if you talk to, you guys can see I needed to defeat 500 enemies, but if you defeat 500 enemies in this area, he's the person who is going to open up a portal for you to fight Katakuri. Now, Katakuri normally is called the Cake Prince, right? So basically what will happen is there'll be a portal that'll spawn behind the house. You'll go through that portal. I mean, you can kind of see like the outline of the gate here. And once you go through this portal, you can fight Katakuri, and that's the Cake Prince. However, to awaken your dough fruit, that's not what you want to do. What you want to do is fight the Cake King. The Cake King is actually Katakuri, but even stronger. And you can't simply start that raid by just killing 500 units in this area. So what I mean is you can literally just like decide to attack some of these NPCs here, kill them off. And for example, if I were to kill one here, just activate my abilities in Ken Hockey. So I just killed one. If I were to talk to Drip Mama again, you guys will see the count will go down to 499. So literally all you got to do is just kill NPCs in this island. And if you do that and kill 500, you'll be able to start up this raid. But that is not the dough raid. That is just the Cake King raid. Now, it's not as simple as just talking to him, like I mentioned, when you have 500 kills. You're gonna need a new item, and that item is called the Cake Chalice. Now, in order to make a Cake Chalice, you need 2 items. First, I'm gonna show you guys how to get one of the 2 items, and it's literally as simple as just going from the main castle thing here, cake, candy castle, whatever you wanna call it, and going to the brand new island down over here, which is the chocolate island. And as you guys can see, these NPCs here spawn. So these are the Cocoa Warriors. So you want to kill these Cocoa Warriors. And again, I'll show you that just right over here. I'm just going to go ahead and kill these guys off. There you go. And when you kill them, guys, you have a chance to get this item called the Conjure Cocoa. And that's right, guys. The Conjure Cocoa is one of the 2 items that you need in order to make that Cake Chalice. Now, what's the other item, right? Like, where do I get it, Vex? I'm going to show you guys. But first, make sure that you grind this area and get 10 cocoa, right? Because you're going to need 10 cocoa and one other item, which is known as the God's Chalice. Now, how do I get the God's Chalice? I'll explain that to you guys in just a second, but since we're already here, I might as well take advantage and show you guys what you're going to do after you have these 2 items. That is the 10 cocoa and the God's Chalice. Now, you're going to make your way over here and you're gonna talk to this sweet crafter. Now, if you guys jump all the way up, you can see this is a spawn area or the docks. And literally right in the middle of this island is where the sweet crafter is at. If you talk to him, he say, oh, do you think you can handle the dough king? Yada, yada, yada. As you can see, you need a God's chalice and 10 conjure cocoa for something worthy of him. Of course, that something is the cake chalice. So that's how you get the cake chalice. After you get that, and once you've defeated 500 enemies in this drip mama area, if you will, you can talk to Drip Mama and he will tell you, hey, do you want to spawn the Dough King, Cake King, whatever you want to call him? And I will warn you now, guys, this is something you do not want to do by yourself. You want to go ahead and already be in a lobby of people that are willing to help you. The reason for that is because, like I had mentioned, the other item that you need in order to even get the chocolate chalice is a God's chalice. And the God's chalice, when you attain it, if you happen to leave, you will lose it. So now, since some of you are probably wondering, well, how do I get a God's chalice? Basically, God's chalice are obtained by completing bounties from elite mobs / bosses. So you want to head to this island, which is like I think they call it like the floating castle island, or well, I think no, the floating turtle island is what they call it. This is like the castle, whatever, right? This is where you go, and after you make your way to this island, you want to talk to the elite hunter NPCs, and if there is any difficult tasks, you can click yeah. And for example, right now I gotta defeat Urban. So once I defeat Urban, I get a chance to get a God's chalice. It's not guaranteed that you'll get it every time. Sometimes it takes a very long time, and trust me, I tried doing this and I had to get like 10-15 kills back to back in order for me to get this chalice. So it's very annoying to get, and it's all RNG really. But yeah, that's how you get the chalice. And like I said, once you get that and you have your 10 cocoa, make sure you get the chocolate chalice by turning it in at the chocolate island. Finally but not least, once you get your 500 kills, start the Cake Prince raid, which is going to turn into the Cake King raid or the Dough King raid. And then after that, right, once you complete that raid successfully, after you have a team of people that helped you out with that, you'll get an item which is called the red key. Now that red key you want to use at this location. So you want to follow me for this specific route. This is the only openable area that's available on this island here, but you want to head into this building here. This is right next to the head bakers, as they call them. That's the quest and the NPCs in this area. You go here and you'll see there's a door with a lock. I can't go through it, but you'll be able to go through this door because you'll have the red key. Now you want to traverse that room and find an NPC that you'll talk to, and for 1,000 fragments after you talk to that NPC, you can purchase what is called a chip. Now you might be wondering, okay, so what is the chip for? Well, the chip is your token to doing as many dough raids as you want, and that is the key way to awaken your dough fruit. Now what do I mean by that? Well, I'll show you guys just that. So once you make your way back to castle, you want to go this way, go inside of here, and this is where you'll be able to do your raids. Now in order to do a raid, if you've never done one before, you have to talk to this mysterious scientist. You know, it's not going to be here for me. You click normal, but it's going to say like dough or something like that. And for example, if I were to click flame, you need to trade items or fragments in order to open up a raid. So that's what I was trying to tell you guys by having the chip, how to be your one-way ticket or access to doing the dough raid as many times as you want. And you're gonna have to do it a couple of times because unfortunately the grind is real, and you'll only be able to awaken one ability per successful completion of the dough raid. So hopefully that cleared everything up for you guys, and now you fully understand how to awaken your dough fruit in this game. Now for the rest of the video, I'm going to show you guys my experience because I actually skipped doing the Cake King raid because I wasn't gonna do all that grind for a chalice and then trying to get the fragment. Like I tried it. I wasn't gonna do it, you know what I mean? But like I said, if you guys too want to skip over this, you can skip over it. You just need to find somebody that's gonna host the dough raid 6 times. It's a lot of times, but you can find different party or people to play with for those 6 times. That's also doable as well. Now one last thing I want to mention is you guys want to make sure you at least have 20,000 fragments available at your disposal, because every single time you unlock a new ability to awaken or ascend, it's going to cost you fragments, and the very last ability is going to cost you a whopping 5,000 fragments. So every ability works their way up. Like first one is 1,000, second one is like 2,000 or 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, etc, etc. So but like I said guys, without further ado, let's just dive into my experience of awakening dough fruit and actually showing you guys the fruit itself in action. So Let's do this, baby. All right, so I don't know how I'm gonna edit this video, but I got a bunch of legends, as you guys can see in my private server right now. They're helping me out with this raid stuff. I gotta buy the dope fruit because it's out of stock, so I'm gonna pay 2,400 Robux to get it. Trust me, a lot of you guys are wondering, you know, why I wasn't making videos and stuff like that on this game, but it's because, yeah, the grind. And again, I don't even know how I'm gonna edit this video, so I'm not gonna talk too much because I probably explained already what I've been doing. But cool. As you guys can see, we have mastery 300 for our dope fruit, so we're good on that end. We just gotta get out of here. All right, guys, so we've made it. This is tough. I don't know what side to join. All right, whatever. I'll go on the left hand side over here. So let's see if we can manage to do this. I don't know. I'm excited. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so as far as I'm aware, they basically have you start off on this island, and then you go through like multiple islands and stuff and just like kill off NPCs. Now, so since I'm not like big on raids in this game and stuff like that, I kind of forgot that in raids you can't just use Ken Hockey, because Ken Hockey, oh my goodness gracious, is that a lifesaver in this game? That's like legitimately the only way to play and stuff like that, as they say. Now, I cannot see nothing for the life of me, but we're making it work. Of course, it would be me that glitches through this damn boat. Of course. Bro, what is going on? Oh my, are you serious, bro? All right, we should figure out a little bit better. I don't know how many Buddhas we had in last match, but this time around we have 2. So it should be a little bit better for us. Okay, I'm gonna wait for homie over here to help him get across. Because this time around, thankfully, we didn't get glitched out on the boat. You know what I mean? Okay, I don't know. Homie's kind of lagging, but we've made it to the last island. So I probably do not have the most ideal loadout, but it is what it is. We're trying to get it done regardless. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is so crazy, bro. Holy smokes. All right, so yeah, we completed the raid. Now we can talk to dude over here, which is a mysterious entity. Greetings, mortal. What do you seek? I seek ascension, bro. Do you want to awaken? Yes, of course. I want to awaken. Yes! Awaken.
Eventually.
All right, guys, so we gotta make our way back because to my understanding, bro, this is what I mean. This is why I get frustrated with Blox Fruits. It's like the grind. Like the leveling grind is not too bad, but this raid grind is annoying now. I just found out, I thought from what I've been reading for the past couple of days, you literally had to do the raid once and you awaken your dope fruit, but you don't. You get 1 new ability per raid attempt. So right now, the new ability I got is the missile jab, which is my Z key. As you guys can see, that changed up. It looks a lot better and a lot cooler. But yeah, I guess I'll show you guys when we complete these other raids and stuff, and we'll go from there.
2 hours later.
So our homie Ant Solo over here wants us to showcase all the new dope fruits that we got on him. So we're gonna do him the favor, since he's helped us out grind and get this raid done, right? So the first new ability in the brand new awakened dough, right, is missile jab. So you hold this ability down, it looks like that. You let it go, it pushes you back a little bit, but it has crazy knockback and it just does really good damage, right? So the following ability is our pastry ability, which is our X key. So that knocks up, right? And then our C ability is piercing clothesline. Like, this is my favorite ability. You guys can just see how crazy it looks. It just looks amazing. And then our next ability is our restless dough barrage. As you guys can see, that is also a major upgrade to what dough had before. And wow, somebody just stole his bounty and left. Well, I hope he didn't have, I don't think he had PvP enabled, right? So he wants me to hit him with X in the sky. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, it pushes them. Oh, what the hell? That's crazy. There's like a variation to that ability, but I wanted to show you guys what the scorching donut ability is like now. Like when you do your normal donut, you can run into trees and destroy the trees. I found that like so cool and stuff like that, right? So obviously, this showcase of the new moves isn't like a typical showcase, because usually I do showcases blind, but the thing is, I had to use these abilities because you have to unlock them one by one as you go through the raid, and obviously I had to depend on them and stuff like that. But that is super duper cool how you just grab somebody, throw them up, and then it just does that ability. But yeah, kind of unfortunate how somebody stole dude's bounty. I don't really know why they did that. But that's really cool. And also another thing too is like you can use the scorching donut ability to run up like just regular walls, like straight walls. It doesn't even have to be slanted. So I really like this because again, I didn't notice this with the regular donut, you know what I mean? It just looks amazing, and you do so much more damage with the awakened dough fruit that it is insane, brother. So major shout out to everybody that helped me out in this lobby to get the new dough fruit. It was a really fun experience. It was very tedious, but thankfully I could AFK because they were carrying me and I was trying to multitask. Look at this guy's legs. What the hell is this guy? What the hell? But yeah, I was trying to multitask and upload a video and edit another. It was just crazy. I was trying to do a whole lot, but thanks to you guys in this lobby here, we managed to get it done. And one last time, these abilities just look amazing. The new fruit, bro, looks amazing, man. It's crazy. This awakened dough is top tier. Oh, and then I forgot to show you guys the M1 combos. So this is why you have to complete the raid 6 times, because outside of your 5 abilities, you do have now an M1 combo with dough. Before that wasn't the case. You wouldn't be able to M1 at all with dough, but the awakened dough gives you that function as well. You finally get an M1, so you don't have to just depend on only your abilities strictly. You can also use your M1s. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, let me know if you're going to be going for dough and trying to awaken it in this game. As with anything in this game, it's extremely grindy to go for it. But in the end, as you guys can tell, it is high-key worth it. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Much love. See you guys tomorrow.